going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. This one's hopefully going to be a quick one. I got the nautical star here that I finished up in my last video. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's really pouring rain out here. But I got the project done, welded. It's just bare metal right now though, so I needed some way to protect it. And thanks to you guys on YouTube, a lot of you suggested Sharkhide Metal Protectant. So it says clear protective coating for all types of metals: aluminum, cast iron, copper, brass, bronze, steel, and stainless. I'm not sure how this goes on. I don't know if it's like a paint clear coating or what, how it works. Does it need to dry? It doesn't really say a dry time on the back of here. Let's take a look at the directions. Up here it says if there's any waxes, grease, oils, or residue, use lacquer thinner. I don't like using lacquer thinner, but I have some acetone. Thoroughly clean the surface with a mild soap and water solution to remove all contaminants. And then it says we recommend using a white cotton baby diaper. For large areas, fold the cloth into a thick, smooth pad about the size of your open hand. Pour Sharkhide directly onto the cloth, and then I think it wants you to wipe in one direction and not swirl it. I don't know. It doesn't really say handling or if there's a dry time or anything. It says it will never peel, chip, crack, flake, or yellow. So I think this is gonna be a good option for this because I'm gonna hang it up indoors. It's not gonna be outside or anything. So yeah, I wanted to give it a try. It's not the cheapest stuff. I bought this on Amazon. I'll put a link down below in case you wanna check it out yourself. I don't really remember how much I paid, so you have to check out the link to see that. But let's try it. It didn't really say anything about gloves, but just to keep fingerprints, you know, from forming with the oil under the coating, put some gloves on. I'm gonna clean the whole thing down with some acetone. Maybe you guys have heard of this stuff before, but I haven't, so you know, I figured if I haven't, there's got to be other people who haven't, and I would like to see how this stuff works and what it does to your project. And if there's any of you out there too that are making metal art and, you know, pay attention to the welding and the bare metal look, and it's not like a painted project, this might be really good for you. This might work for something that you're working on. Maybe you'd never heard of it either. So we can both see how it works together. Okay, if you thought that little bit right there was a mess, I just tipped the entire jug over. Curious what this does to wood. Seems to go on just like it's making it wet. I guess I'm just gonna keep wiping it until my rag seems like it's dry. I don't know if it's this shiny when it dries, but it looks pretty cool right now. Alright, there it is. Looks pretty good. It didn't really change the color too much. It's been drying for about 30 minutes, so I don't know if it lightens up or not. It's a little darker. It's kind of similar to, like, I would say if you clear coated it with automotive. It's not the same thickness though. It does actually look like, if you just looked at this, You know what it looks like? It looks like if you rub the whole thing down with like penetrating oil. That's about, you know, some kind of oil. It darkens it just a touch, which I think looks good, and gives it like a wet kind of oiled appearance. Relatively simple to put on. A couple notes if you are thinking about getting it yourself. The consistency is more similar to water than of paint. It's a little bit thicker than water, but it's not really like a gel. It's really thin. It saturates the rag pretty easily. It spreads on pretty easily. I know it says to use a cotton diaper. I don't know if that's just to get more saturation on the rag and allow a thicker coat or not. The directions really seem like you just kind of do one pass and overlap each pass just a little bit. As you can see watching me, I couldn't really do that with the tubing. I just kind of wiped it in one direction all over and tried to make sure I got the whole thing covered, which is what I was kind of worried about. But it's pretty easy to put on. Rubber gloves are definitely necessary. As I got further and further along, I could feel them getting sticky because the stuff was drying on them. Not super sticky. They weren't sticking together like glue. They were just getting tacky, and you wouldn't want that on your hands. Plus, you don't want to get oil back onto here and have that fingerprint show up as rust underneath this. Other than that, I'm really happy with it. We'll see how it holds up. That is yet to be seen. But if you're making metal projects so far, thumbs up. I would definitely recommend this. I'm sorry if this is a super common thing and everyone knows about it. I've just never heard about it. I've been in the racing industry side of fabrication for, I don't know, 14 years, and I've never seen that stuff before. But I like it. Other than losing about a half a jug, I probably dumped on my table enough to do about 6 of these things. The racing season has started up again. For those of you who don't know, or if you have been following me a little bit, you know I travel on the weekends. I'm a NASCAR gas man, so I'm gone every weekend. The season has just started, so now I've gotten into a little bit of a schedule, trying to find my groove for when I'm going to be in this shop making these videos, and I think I've gotten my schedule established down a little bit. It's always a little hectic at the beginning of the year, but we should be good to go from now on. So what I actually prop this up on to dry is my metal grinder. That's going to be part of my next video's project. If you're new to this channel, I'm going to be bringing all kinds of fabrication, I would say tips and tricks, but really I'm just going to be doing videos around fabrication, metalworking, metal art. If that's your interest, maybe you'll pick stuff up that you don't know that I can help you with, and I hope to learn things from you guys as I do in the comments all the time. So if you're new to this channel, I hope you subscribe and stick around. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.